what's good, y'all, man? We got Spider-Man No Way Home, new photos and details, man. And Tom Holland final Spidey movie. So yeah though, man. So hey, we got some new photos and details, man. So hey, man, everybody going crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything, I always talk about it too. But yeah, everybody talking about it, man. So hey, I might as well talk about it too. God damn, I might as well see what's going on and shit. You feel me, man? But yeah, do like to my channel and yeah, let's get it.
What's going on, everybody? It's Warren. Welcome back to the Cosmic Wonder, where we talk all things Marvel and MCU. And today is a great day because we have some new official,
I can tell it's a great day because everybody talking about it,
photos from Spider-Man No Way Home, and we have Tom Holland himself talking about some scenes in the movie, what it was like filming some of these scenes. One scene in particular, the scene with Doc Ock, Alfred Molina, returning to play the character, what that was like, and what it was like filming with Zendaya and Jacob Batalon again, and the heartbreak that they all felt not knowing if this actually was going to be the last Spider-Man film that they filmed together. While at the same time, Tom Holland talks about how confident he was in filming Spider-Man No Way Home along with director Jon Watts, and how much fun they had filming this movie. And last but not least, Tom Holland talks about if they did do another Spider-Man film or franchise after the No Way Home trilogy, it would have to be very different than what they are doing now. And I'll deep dive into all of this in this video, and if you're new and you want to stay up to date on all things Spider-Man No Way Home, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the latest videos. So first and foremost, this is all coming from Entertainment Weekly, EW.
Oh, this is the same. So these are pictures that was in the trailer. Well, we didn't see this one, but yeah, no, we did see the one, but no, we saw him in the bridge though, not like, you know, flying out type shit.
Did release two new steals from Spider-Man No Way Home. And of course, we will talk about these first. Now, the first one is actually kind of funny. It's of Spider-Man and MJ. Now, if you pay attention to MJ's clothes and Spider-Man's Spidey suit, you can notice that these are actually the exact same outfits that they were wearing at the end of Spider-Man Far From Home in the post-credit scene. Yeah. So this picture that we're looking at right here is most likely at the very beginning of the film. It's no doubt going to take place right after the events of Spider-Man Far From Home, right after Mysterio reveals that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's gonna take place with that. You know, we watched the credit scene 2 years ago or 3 years ago. Well, you know how long that movie came out, but yeah.
This is most likely right after JJJ gets done talking on the mega screen. Then everybody's going to turn and look at Spider-Man, and then he's going to grab MJ and get out of there. And as we know from the post-credit scene, MJ did not really like web slinging that much, and in this one it looks like he's free-falling for some period of time before he slings that web. And she just looks like she's having a great time. Now, the next photo that we get is really, really good.
iBuyDirect was founded on a simple mission: make quality eyewear accessible to everyone. We own the process.
We get another.
And we get a close-up. Oh shit, okay.
Another photo of Spider-Man and Doctor Strange, what appears to be right outside of the Sanctum. And Strange just looks really fed up with Peter.
Doctor Strange always a little fed up with Peter Parker, with Spider-Man. I ain't gonna lie, he always a little fed up. I ain't gonna lie with
They're like, come on, kid, what are you doing here? And if you notice, he is still wearing that red and black Spider-Man suit. So this most likely is taking place during the first half of the film as well. This is probably either right before or right after he goes to Doctor Strange and asks him to do that spell where everybody can forget that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. Now, there's absolutely zero context to these photos. However, if I look at this photo with Spider-Man and Doctor Strange, I kind of feel like it's a very particular scene. I kind of feel like this is right after some villains are let loose, and the multiverse kind of starts to go into chaos. Since we see Peter Parker in normal clothes in the trailer inside of the Sanctum asking Doctor Strange to do the spell, and in this photo he is in his Spider-Man outfit, I want to say that this is after Doctor Strange does the spell. Also, not to mention, Wong is nowhere to be seen, and if something was going on outside, Wong would definitely be there checking it out. So I'm assuming that this is after Strange does the spell, and we know know that Spider-Man kind of messes up the spell, or as Doctor Strange says, he tampers with it. And now it looks like that tampering kind of caused things to go wrong, and now they're dealing with the repercussions, and this could be why Doctor Strange is pretty fed up with Spider-Man in this photo. His arms are crossed and he's looking at him, kind of like, you see what you did, kid? Also, at this point, we kind of know that the villains are going to be kept inside of a magical prison cell inside of the sanctum that Strange is holding them in. And as rumor has it, Spider-Man is actually going to let these villains free, whether on purpose or accident, or whether it was with the spell, we don't know at this point. But that could be what we're seeing right here. He let all of the villains go, and that could be the reason that Strange is pretty pissed right here. Hopefully we'll find out a little bit more when that trailer comes, and hopefully we're getting that within about a month now. But
yeah, they say October 25th, so hey, fingers crossed. I don't know, I ain't decided, but everybody saying October 25th, next 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but it do sound right. They doing that route, going, doing a trailer. When Eternals take comes out, not say Eternals take, but Eternals come out, and then it's gonna fit. Saying they're gonna attach it with the movie and shit. That's smart. If they do that route, you know what I mean. But we see in less than 2 weeks. We see, man. We see. So yeah.
With these photos, like I mentioned, came interviews with Tom Holland and him speaking up about some certain parts of the film. And the first thing we're going to talk about is his scene with Alfred Molina. Tom Holland talks about filming with Alfred Molina, and keep in mind the last time that Alfred Molina filmed as Doc Ock was in 2004.
It's been a minute.
That's when Spider-Man 2 came out, which also means that he probably filmed in 2003 as well. That means Alfred Molina...
Oh yeah, because they did say they filmed Spider-Man 4, but it wasn't like released or it got deleted. So it probably was 2004.
Played Doc Ock almost 20 years ago, and it's been almost 20 years since he acted like Doc Ock. And here's what Tom Holland had to say about filming with Alfred Molina. He said, "It was really fun to watch him see how technology has advanced. When he was making these films, the arms were puppets, and when we did it, they're all..."
Damn, it was like puppets? I mean, that dude makes sense though back in the day. It do make sense though, but now like they advanced that shit. Now they just like technology, 21st century. So yeah, but it do make sense though. I ain't know it's like puppets though. I thought it was like some real ass arms. You know what I mean? But I ain't not know that shit.
And CG. It was quite cool to see him relive it, but also relearn it. And I also love how they're just throwing Alfred Molina right at us. It's not a secret that he's in the film.
But it's not a secret because he told us already in the article, so it's like that's why he's saying Doc Ock. That's why, because it's already out though. That's why he's saying that name. If he was saying somebody else, he won't probably say that shit. You know what I mean? He probably let that shit go. And till the trailer come out, then we, you know what I'm saying. But yeah.
Obviously anymore. He came out and said he was in the film before the first trailer even came out, and then they showed him plain sight in the first trailer. Now he goes on to talk about how confident he was in filming this movie and how much fun him and director Jon Watts had. He says, "The first film, Jon Watts and I were sort of flying by the seat of our pants. This one, I think we both felt really confident, so we were able to relax. We actually had so much more fun on this one than we did on the previous two. And I'm sure that comes down to confidence, but I'm also sure that it comes down to having a lot of different big actors."
You talking about previous two? Nah, because it got a lot of people. That's why he had fun. The previous two, nah, it was good too, but he probably had more because I think, like he said, big actors. That's true. You got a lot of actors on that bit, you feel me, man, on this movie because there's a lot of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, of course you're gonna have a lot of fun, no cap.
To work with in this film, if you're catching what I'm saying. Alfred Molina, Willem Dafoe, Jamie Foxx, perhaps Paul Giamatti, and of course, what we're hoping for, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. And hopefully they are coming because it sounds like the future of Spider-Man is kind of unknown at this point, and No Way Home could be it for Tom Holland. Now, I seriously doubt that. He loves playing the character, and Marvel loves him, and Sony loves him, and they have a great relationship now, and I don't think that's coming to an end anytime soon, but in this article, he's leading us to believe like he doesn't know what's...
So let's say you have to read an incredibly long email from your boss that you have to finish before the big...
going to happen next. He said, "We were all treating No Way Home as the end of a franchise, let's say. I think if we're lucky enough to dive into these characters again, you'd be seeing a very different version. It would no longer be the Homecoming trilogy. We would give it some time and try to build something different and tonally change the films."
Yeah, because Spider-Man No Way Home, Yeah. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, they do gotta change it up though. They do gotta change it up though, man. But I believe because they doing all this though in one movie, you already can tell like this gonna be like the last movie. If they gonna do some other shit, but you could tell like Far From Home, not Far From No Way Home, like the last franchise. It looked like because it's too much stuff going on, and they just bring everybody in the movie. They bring all the old villains back. They bring supposedly the 2 Spider-Mans, you know, and they bring everything back. So I won't be surprised if this is the last franchise, you know what I mean? But I hope we get Tom Holland again in the other Spider-Man, you know, franchise, but the name of it and shit. But yeah.
Whether that happens or not, I don't know. But we were definitely treating No Way Home like it was coming to an end, and it felt like it. He goes,
no, it do feel like that was in the movie. Do feel like it's the end of the franchise because you could tell, like you could tell like this movie, like No Way Home and shit. Like you could
on to say, we've been making these films for 5 years now. We've had such an amazing relationship, the 3 of us. We've been with each other every step of the way. Obviously, talking about Zendaya and Jacob Batalon and himself. He continues to say, we've done every single film, every single press tour. So this one scene, we didn't know if this would be the last time we were all working together. It was heartbreaking, but also really exciting because we're all moving into the next chapter of our careers. So sharing that moment with them was maybe the best day I've ever had on set. I don't think I've ever cried like that, ever. But in the article for Entertainment Weekly, it says, still, Tom Holland adds that just because he spent the last 5 years perfecting his web slinging didn't mean that he could let himself get complacent. Tom Holland said, if you're not willing to focus and do the prep work, you're going to get called out. Because when you're dealing with magical spells and dimensions, it really gets complicated. Now, when Tom Holland talks about the end of the Homecoming franchise and trilogy, I think that's exactly what he's talking about, the end of the Homecoming trilogy. Do I think he's coming back as Spider-Man? Yes, absolutely, and I think he's actually going to lead the Avengers, the new Avengers, or possibly the Young Avengers, and I do think the Homecoming trilogy will end, but a new one will begin. But
probably, that's what I was saying, like a new one.
I will say, even though Sony and Marvel have not confirmed that Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire are going to be in the film, I really hope they do, and all of the evidence points to them being in the film. And if this truly is the last time that we're going to see Tom Holland on screen, I think it's actually going to be really cool to not only see him, but see the Spider-Man that came before him. Him standing right next to Tobey Maguire Spider-Man and Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, and then at the end, standing right next to MJ and Ned. I don't think this is the last time we'll see Tom Holland as Spider-Man.
Yeah, you're probably gonna see him again though, because I think Marvel got something up their sleeves. You know how Marvel is though. Marvel got something up their sleeves. So, and well, I don't know Sony, because Sony, well, they got some of their sleeves too. But yeah, we see in the future and shit.
But I do think that there will probably be some time in between Spider-Man films after this. And I do think that this film is going to be truly epic. But let me know what you think about all of this in the comments down below. What do you think about these new photos? And what do you think about what Tom Holland said about this possibly being the end? Leave all your thoughts, comments, hopes, dreams, tears in the comments down below. Don't forget to like the video, and for live updates, you can always follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I did post these photos on there first. So if you want to stay up to date live, follow me there. And as always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.
Yeah, I was about to say, it ain't gonna be his last film day, you know what I'm saying? Tom Holland. Yeah, but we see when after the movie come out, you know what I'm saying, we see they gonna do a cut scene. You know, if they don't do a cut scene, then, you know, we see in the future, you know what I mean? But, yeah, though, man, but that was the new photos, man. Let me know what y'all think about the new photos and the details, man, in the photos. And, yeah, let me know y'all think it's gonna be still 2 Spider-Mans, Andrew Griffin and Tobey Maguire. Let me know in the comment down below. I believe not though, but we gotta see though, man. And the trailer post come out October 25th. Fingers crossed. You know what I mean? I'm not excited for it, but I'm just saying October 25th. Look for that date. I think it's on a Monday. Yeah. So, but yeah, leave a like to my channel, and yeah, I'm out. Alright, peace.